This NAFP Spotlight is brought to you in part by the United Negro College Fund Special Programs Corporation and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. In an effort to enhance the professional development of NASA employees and STEM faculty at minority institutions, NASA developed the NASA Administrators Fellowship Program. Through this premier program, NAFP works to increase the ability of these minority institutions to respond to NASA's overall research, development, and educational mission.
To highlight and honor the achievements of its fellows, the NASA Administrators Fellowship Program spotlights Dr. Mark Whorton. Dr. Whorton, originally from Center, Alabama, a small town in the northeast corner of the state, knew from an early age that he wanted to pursue a career in science.
I've always had a fascination with math and science. Growing up in a small town was kind of interesting. I didn't have any real role models in terms of scientists or engineers. I was in high school before I knew an engineer did anything besides drive a train, so it was in a sense representative of a lot of underrepresented students who are in this program.
As an undergraduate student at Tennessee State University, Dr. Whorton gained valuable experience that ultimately brought him closer to fulfilling his dream of working in the field of space science.
I did co-op as an undergraduate for the Army Missile Command here in Huntsville, so I gained a much better appreciation for NASA and the space program. But I stayed on in college and graduate school. I decided to pursue a master's degree before taking a job because I thought it would benefit me and help open up more doors of opportunity.
After completing his undergraduate degree in control systems, Dr. Whorton realized the importance that education would play as he continued his journey toward a career with NASA.
By the time I graduated, I'd sort of changed my mind about working for the government and decided that a government job really was an excellent opportunity for me. And I was fortunate with timing that NASA was hiring at that time and offered me a job, and sort of the rest is history.
In 2001, Dr. Whorton was selected to Cohort 5 of the NASA Administrators Fellowship Program, where he selected Tennessee State University as his host institution.
I found out about the NASA Administrators Fellowship Program through normal communication channels here at Marshall. There were announcements that came down for opportunities for application. So I spoke with some previous fellows and found out from them what the program was like, and it sounded like a good fit for what I really wanted to do. I chose Tennessee State University in Nashville, Tennessee to work at, and it was largely because of the mutual areas of interest between the research I wanted to do and what they were doing. I was interested in doing some applications of control systems, and my PhD is in control systems. They were applying control systems to telescopes, automated telescopes for robotic astronomy, and that really appealed to me as being interesting. Plus some of the opportunities to apply some special areas of research to sort of advance the technology of what they were doing looked like a really good synergistic opportunity for both of us to collaborate.
As an NAFP Fellow, Dr. Whorton not only worked to enhance himself professionally, but also to inspire a new generation of scientists and researchers.
Personally, the benefits to me I think primarily were that I had the opportunity to return something for all that had been invested in me. I felt like it's important to return those opportunities and to help really instill an understanding in students that they have a bright future, they have opportunities available to them, and if they're willing to commit themselves to excellence and work hard to achieve their dreams, they have opportunities to do that. So I saw the NAFP program as a good way that I could help instill maybe a little bit of a hope for a good future and an opportunity to do more than maybe they realized they could do.
Dr. Whorton is a dedicated scientist and engineer, as well as an accomplished author. He has currently published the book, Peril in Paradise: Theology, Science, and the Age of the Earth.
The decision to move ahead with the book happened while I was in Nashville with my family there, and I don't know, if the changing environment helped or what have you, but essentially I made the decision to press on with going with publishing the book while I was there. It actually deals with something somewhat related to my job, but very indirectly. It deals with how do you reconcile science and what we learn about the world around us with Christian faith. And specifically it deals with how do we reconcile our understanding of what the Bible teaches about how God created and when God created with what we see from the world around us. I believe God has revealed Himself to us. Our Creator has told us about Himself through what He has made and through what He has written in the Bible. And as the author of both, I think they should be consistent and complementary. So the book is titled Peril in Paradise, Theology, Science, and the Age of the Earth. It sort of addresses how we as thinking believers can address what God has taught us, both through what He's made and what He's written to us.
Through his strategic outreach efforts, this NAFP Fellow is motivated to inspire disadvantaged youth to be involved with advanced, cutting-edge STEM technology.
By providing minority institutions a link to NASA, the NAFP Fellows inspire young scientists to enhance their talents towards a national research agenda. By offering hands-on research, the NAFP educates and employs the workforce of tomorrow, our STEM champions. The United Negro College Fund Special Programs Corporation, serving as a portal between the vision of minority institutions and the funding priorities of our nation.